acknowledge that everything changes and everything has an end. Hello guys, welcome here in my Life Journey channel, and today's share is about acknowledging that everything in this life has changes, has an end. Guys, I know this is not easy, even we live in our life day by day. We face a lot of kinds of changes from one day to another. We all have to experience that. Even we don't like changes. Why? Because of our schedule, of our life situation, and even because of our family. We must acknowledge, guys, that when we live our life, we must face changes, we must embrace it, we must accept it, even we don't like it. And we have to know and understand it as well, that everything has an end. Whether we like it or not, there's a saying that no one is forever, or there's nothing it can call forever. Yeah, say it what you like it to say. But for me, even how difficult your situation right now, even it seems you're happy, you are on the top of the world, remember that everything has an end. And how can we acknowledge that? How can we face that when we are facing changes? For me, guys, changes is a must in this life journey. It is a must. We have to feel it within our heart that we have to embrace changes in our life. We have to embrace what is going on with our life. We have to feel it, accept it, embrace it, whether we like it or not. Changes is a must to be embraced, because from changes we learn from it, we grow from it, and there's a lot of lesson we needed to be learned when it comes to changes. Yes, we don't like changes. I don't like changes. But really, guys, without noticing, as we live in this life, we have to face it anyway, even we don't like it. It is a must to face the different kind of changes in our life. And we have to, we have to work out with ourselves as well. Many of us is not thinking about the end. We have to know, acknowledge it, that there is an end in everything as well, whether we like it or not. First of all, we must understand that reality arises through change. We grow through change. Changes is a must to embrace. Understand simply that change is the only certainty in life. Accepting that everything is always changing. It is an understanding itself. Accepting that everything we know is coming to an end. The essential nature of life and the universe is impermanence. Absolutely everything that happens to us has a beginning and has an end. Yes, do not despair, even though it may seem hopeless. Understand that it is a part of our life journey. It is a part of living in this life journey. It's often spoken that the world is changing faster than we think. It's true, guys. I've been hearing this many times from my colleagues. Many said that the world is changing faster than we think. Probably we thought we could keep up with the fast pace of change, but it's difficult, that technology going too fast this time. So we have to embrace what are the changes around us now. All we can do, we have to do, never stop learning and relearning what is new at the moment. We must not chase after the latest craze. Instead, we must create our own grace. We must understand the essential of nature, of life, and the universe. It is impermanence. Everything changes and everything ends. Trying to resist the truth is the root of all sufferings. Remember guys, now you have it. You have to listen to me now that the root of all sufferings is from resisting the truth. We must not resist the truth. We have to face the truth. So we must enjoy what we have while we have it. There you are. Therefore, gratitude is a must to practice. Every day we have to enjoy and be grateful what we have in front of us at this very moment. No matter how much pain we are experiencing right now, we should always remember that everything that happens to us has its time and rhythm, and ultimately everything passes. Everything comes and everything changes. To understand that everything changes and everything ends, we must need patience, time, and reflections, which is not that easy. But it is not impossible. Then the day will come when we remember what happened as a great learning and experience. See? What happened to us, what happenings around us is a great learning and a great experience. Therefore, we must practice patience, 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 and a time of reflection. And a time to be grateful in everything. Therefore, the key, living our best life, living our good life. The key for all these things is gratitude. We must be grateful what is around us daily. What you have in front of you at this very moment, simply say thank you. And remember that everything passes and has its ends. How can we acknowledge that everything has an end and everything has its beginning? Guys, everything has its own changes every day. Probably when we live day by day in our life, we are not noticing it. Changes is there all the time. We are not noticing it. We're just living our daily routine, going in and out with our obligations, with our responsibilities. But guys, remember that we have to acknowledge that everything changes all the time and everything has its ends. This is just a reminder, a share from my reading, guys, because this comforts me. Why it comforts me, guys? Because when we are facing challenges, trials, problems, difficulties in life, this is a must to think and acknowledge that everything changes and everything has an end. This comforts me, guys. Why? Because I can have hope that this problem I am facing now, it comes to pass. This is just passing by. And it comforts me and it gives me hope to keep on living. That things changes, I will not live this kind of life forever. I will live my best life sooner or later. So therefore, guys, it's really comforted me. It's really helps me to have more hope and keep on living our best life, acknowledging, being grateful what is in front of us at this very moment. It's very difficult to say thank you, guys, when you are suffering, right? But if you have the right mindset that these things shall pass, there you are. You can just simply say thank you for these trials. Thank you, I am living. Thank you for the strength, hope, and faith to keep on moving in this life journey. So, guys, I am sharing this with you. Really, at the same time, I am thinking of myself that what are my sufferings at this very moment? What are the difficulties I am facing at this very moment? It comforts me that this thing shall pass. I will not live a hard life forever. I deserve more than this. So guys, really, it's really gives me the hope, the inspiration of my situation that this is just passing by, believing that everything changes and everything has an end. My sufferings, my financial difficulties, my difficulties in living alone will pass. That is my share with you today. Guys, this is Yundel. Thank you so much for supporting me here in my life journey. Thank you so much for being here in my channel daily. I am eternally grateful to each and every one of you supporting me here in my channel. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all and bye-bye.